Is just going to be for Libra women. So Libra women, you already know that shit. A lot of people is really, you know what, flabbergasted that someone here is doing what other people never thought to do. But shit, let's take it to a whole nother level and say, you know what, fuck it, I'll fill it in for you, baby. I ain't got time for this shit. And you know what? We all get enjoyment from listening to your ass talk crazy than a motherfucker here too. And God said, ain't that the truth? I said, that bitch gonna end up popping a cap in somebody, and you know what? Getting a Glock 22 and a 9, shit, that'll take care of all your motherfucking lightweight. And they like, ain't that the fucking truth? I said, God says, shit, you on a pathway that other people don't even overstand. And some of y'all Libra women, y'all some powerful motherfuckers, and everybody act like you not. I said, bitch, you powerful. And you like, yeah, don't I know it? And God said, shit, she took it and acted like, you know what, she wasn't supposed to give it back. I said, yeah, she gonna have to pay for that, because that was a test from God. And God said, shit, it is okay. Don't even worry. Whatever is going on, shit, it'll be okay. And that's what I don't like, you know. It will be okay. So let's see. Tell me more for these Libra women. So we have bad news is here. So a lot of people want to tell you that shit, you can't even do this and you can't do that and all this other stuff, and they want to come to you and talk to you like you a kid again, and you like, look, bitch, hold on for a minute. I thought I was grown, ho. And I thought that I had common sense, and I thought that I had a PhD and a master's degree and this and that. So who the fuck you think you talking to, nigga? And that's what you're going to be saying to that motherfucker. This nigga want to come towards you like, yeah, nobody can do this. Nobody can. Bitch, who the fuck you talking to? And that's how you got to say it, bitch. Be like, who the fuck are you talking shit? Is there somebody else in the room, nigga? Because you got me fucked up. And that's how you need to tell this motherfucker. Somebody is wearing a false mask in this connection and acting like, you know what, they ain't okay, that nigga that's stalking everybody, but it is. You're like, yeah, you a stalking ass nigga too. There's so many stalking ass niggas. I didn't even know there was so many stalking ass niggas. Maybe because I was drinking too much. So now I'm super sober and I can see everything. I'll be like, shit, damn, this is not fun. And God said, ain't that the truth? It says, pay attention to the red flag, see? The signs are cautioning you, boo. It says, know the warning signs of what an unhealthy connection looks like, see? And you already looking at that nigga like, yeah, I can't fuck with you. And you can't. So leave that nigga alone, because you know what? He ain't even all that. And grandma said, ain't nothing going wrong yet. And that's a good thing, boo. So it says, let go of the need to control. Allow this situation to unfold naturally. So whoever you vibing with and fucking with and everything, you know what I'm saying? Don't even press the issue. You know what? Don't even say nothing. Just relax, bitch. And you like, yeah, I'm going to relax, because you know what? That would be fucked up if I try to fuck them up in 2.2 seconds. But shit, y'all didn't even know who y'all was going to fuck up yet. And now y'all looking like, damn, ain't that the truth? Yep, it says take a leap of faith. So it says only when you're willing to step out of your comfort zone will you reap, okay, great rewards here too. Reject it. So even grandma is saying, you know what, we're going to be going through some more trauma pretty soon, because everybody want to act like, you know what, they don't know who you are and what you are and where you at. But shit, we got proof, bitch. So ask us, and then we'll tell you nothing. And then I say, you know what, fuck you, draw two, and the color is pink. And God said, fuck you too, bitch. And that's all you want to think. And that's your truth here too. It says separation is here. It says time apart from your partner is on the horizon. So a lot of people want to start doing this over here, start doing that over there, and make people feel a certain type of way and everything, because you know what, everybody on drugs and they on this and they on that, and they want everybody to feel what they got going on, and that's kind of catastrophic to people that really got underlying conditions, medical conditions, and nobody that's a crackhead, a meth head, or a huffer or whatever, they don't think about other people's illnesses or health at all, because they ain't thinking about their own health. And grandma said that's what we know too. Be honest. It says a heart-to-heart conversation are necessary. It is safe for you to talk about your feelings. And that's what you need to know here too. You know? So talk about your feelings, boo. Let it all out. Let people know how you feel, baby. You know? I took 2 Benadryl. I think I need to take 2 more. So it says, deep down, my intentions with you have always been pure. It says, I can't stop thinking about your beauty. It says, you're so beautiful on the inside and out. And then it says, your smile is making me melt every time I see your face. So a lot of y'all be thinking that y'all still got that Venusian energy like them Tauruses. Nah, it's over with. And you like, damn, don't I know it? I can't pull shit. You're going to have to really start communicating effectively instead of just gazing in somebody's eyes, nigga. And God said, ain't that the truth? It says, I think of you whenever I feel lost on the inside. And that's when someone thinks of you, boo. Yeah, it says, without you in my life, I feel lost. So someone here want to keep on having you in their life because you know what? You give them balance in some type of way. But this Negro do have some bad news, and you do need to pay attention to the red flags. And Grandma said, shit. Even that bitch said, damn, you so fucking early, stupid bitch. And God said, shit, what coffee shop opens up at 9 anyways? People get up to get coffee. Wake up, bitch. God said, ain't that the truth? That bitch said, let me get up a little bit earlier because a lot of people be getting up trying to get some coffee. Who the fuck open up a coffee shop at 9? We at work by then. And God said, ain't that the truth, bitch? Shit. Everybody at work, ho. And everybody said, don't we know? Don't we know it? So change is in the air, and I don't know what kind of change it is. And me, I ain't excited about nothing, boo. I ain't excited about this life. I ain't excited about how I have been treated, mishandled, abused, and neglected, you know. I ain't excited about none of that. And God is really, you know what, keeping their hands on me, baby, because, you know what, I feel very indifferent. And God is not allowing me to get pissed off and everything. The devil is here. And a lot of people is looking like, shit, I'm something like a player. And I need to tell you, I'm something like a player. And you sitting up here putting out my shit. I don't like that, boo. This is the magician. And he like, shit, you always giving love. But this is a man-made disaster, and your ass got to go through this and go through that to get here, get that. And you really is kind of exhausted, baby. You really been through so much in your world, and it shouldn't even be like this, you know? And I was looking at, what was I looking at yesterday? I was looking at something yesterday, and I was looking at the sky. And I just feel like, you know, this is just so fucked up. It is so fucked up, you know? And everybody be acting like it's not. Please. I sit up here and I analyze people, and you know what? Grandma is saying, you know what? We can't have you be locked up, boo. And that's why Grandma always trying to calm me down. That's why God is always trying to take the anger out of me. And I really want to fuck up some shit, you know? And God said, that's what you already know, too. I said, she could fuck it up real quick. And they act like she can't. I said, bitch, y'all ain't paying attention. And Grandma said, that's what y'all need to know here, too. Alive is here. So a lot of people is looking like, why he keep on saying people is dead? Nigga, you dead. And Grandma said, ain't that the truth? A fair is here. So you don't want to tell people that shit, you could have started nothing. But that nigga could be part of the this and this and that and acting like this and this and that. And if that bitch mess with this and this and that, then you know what? That bitch can't get it. Because we is really on that bitch side more so than that nigga side. And you know what? They don't like that. They like, what about me? Shit, what about you, nigga? You was a bum-ass Negro here, boo. You know? I am just so indifferent about this whole world. about these people out here in these streets, man. And God is working on me so fucking hard to not fuck up, baby. Because I got some rage in me. I ain't got just anger. My shit is rage, you know? Like, really. And God be like, calm down. And I be really wanting to be pissed and just go the fuck off, but God be calming me down. Grandma be rocking me and shit. I said, stop rocking me, Grandma. Fuck. I don't want to be rocked. And God said, ain't that the truth? Surveillance is here. So a lot of people are looking like shit. It is all on the motherfucking tapes, nigga. And they like, shit, don't we know it? I said, shit, she just wanted to go in there to do her motherfucking videos, and it wouldn't even been that much of a serious problem. Damn, she ain't finna go, okay, mess with the computer system and everything. That nigga was on straight crack, heroin, and meth mix. And then he act like he all that, nigga. Don't even trip. Fuck you, ho. And that's what you already know here, too. I can't stand your ass. And if you ever see me out in the street, nigga, you better cut your ass to the motherfucking floor, old punk ass nigga. You think when you put on security, you like, yeah. Hey, cross-watching motherfuckers, you ain't think I was gonna pick up on your stank ass energy, bitch? I see you. See? And you think that that was funny, huh? Yeah, I was able to put them out. But you need to have a reason. And you know what? Police officers really should have a reason. And they know that. See? And me, I ain't got no criminal background history. Motherfucker, unlike you. See? And I already told your brutal truth that you got a warrant out for your arrest, homie. And what you gonna do? And God says, shit, we gonna drop a dime on your ass pretty soon. And you ain't gonna even know what to say. Maybe I'll come up there again so you can call the police. And I'll be like, well, that one got a warrant. Take him. And God said, ain't that the truth? The road is here. So a lot of people are really analyzing something, okay, from years ago and saying, shit, it wasn't her fault, but it was your fault. And you looking like, yeah, ain't that the truth? I said, unfortunately, we can't do shit about it, but you know what? That bitch been riding like this for years, and all, you know what? That's the whole thing. You know, I talked about that years ago on my channel, but when y'all see people rolling and everything, rolling good, you know, on the fast lane, you know, don't jump over to stop their flow. Don't try to act like, you know what, you got to stop them. Why? When they on the cruise, you know what, and that's the same thing with life. People will sit up here and get their master degrees, get their diplomas, their certificates, get whatever they need, you know, in order to transcend their world. And then y'all be like, we don't want you to have that. Who are you? What people want to do in their life, they should be able to do it. It's not up to you to decide. And God said, that's why you got to go to jail today. And when you go to jail, then you'll overstand that shit. That's on you, nigga. Unfortunately. And God says, shit. That bitch say, unfortunately, one more time. I'ma really flip the fuck out. Unfortunately. And that's the truth. So if you're dealing with the water sign, the Eight of Swords energy is here, a bad one. So this Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy is not going to know what to say, but this nigga been really keeping tabs on you, trying to watch people in the bathroom and the areas and spaces. And you know what? All y'all need to stop that shit, you know? It's like, why are y'all doing that when porn is out there? You could just go ahead and do that. But y'all want to do it to family, friends, and all the other stuff and everything. And that's not cute. It's not cute at all, you know. And it's pretty gross, you know. God said, ain't that the truth? So if you're dealing with a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy, it says you deserve this new beginning approved, but it came out in reverse here. If you're dealing with the air sign, herpes is here. It came out in reverse. And dealing with the fire sign, it says they are already busted here too. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. I said, nigga, You is that nigga. And that nigga looking like what nigga? That nigga. And that nigga looking like, yeah. And it is. And that's going to be catastrophic. And everybody like, yeah, this was fucked up. See? They fucked up, boo. Someone fucked up with you so bad, Libra women, and you don't even know that they fucked up so bad, boo. And me, Libra men, shit. Libra women, shit. Y'all motherfuckers be doing too much, baby. And y'all need to calm down and do something different that's high vibrational. And get that motherfucking crack pipe from out of your goddamn desk. Because the police gonna start searching shit out of nowhere. And you got a crack pipe right there. Like, why would you do that, boo? Get that shit up out of there. And God said, ain't that the truth?